Hello everybody, good morning. It's Max again at Hogwarts. And what I'm about to do here with Bertie Wooster is do the herbology class. Again, this is one of those things that I will actually broadcast once and that's it, because most of the beginning of the game is a fairly long, probably close to 8-hour tutorial of how to do stuff, and it's all done in this form. As everyone knows, the Harry Potter fan people will absolutely love this and replay it dozens of times, savoring every moment. Gamer people like me who like exploring games like this will do this once because it's cool, and then we'll speed through the dialogues on any other replay. So let us begin the herbology class and see what we get taught. From what I've understood, I've read only limited amounts of gameplay in that, because otherwise it just kind of kills everything.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Everyone
We do
just
look forward to growing
stares at you
together.
blankly. Of course, as a player character, you never look like everybody else.
Together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake.
Oh god, this is supposed to actually be funny. Thankfully, I've never seen it, but I've heard from other
Let's see if we
reviews
can't
this
make
is
our
supposed to
fibrous
be
friends a
pretty
bit more
good.
comfortable, shall we?
And like I said, next playthroughs,
Let's protect our ears.
we'll just pretty much be speeding through this.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Oh, okay, good.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and cut out the soil.
No, that was interesting. Sort of mini quick time event.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
I could have did that.
About that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
None of the weird stuff she's gonna have us do, because you do have to do some for
task will be
task
planting
here.
Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Talk to
The
everyone.
best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Although occasionally I do have mindless stuff like that to say. Every once in a while, everybody in here, yep, collect Dittany leaves, collect everything. Read everything. Okay, Eleanor likes strawberries. Always keep this in mind because you have quests to do with these people. And knowledge is always helpful. And in this game, apparently... Okay, she has a quest, which you'll want to do. Let's see if we can
I
get
do
involved.
wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Not good. People are noticing our mentor Fig not doing his job. Need to be less noticeable, Fig. Alright. See, it's information
Professor.
like that that
Firstly,
might
well done
be
with your
useful
mandrake.
down the road.
They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Never be bad unless you want to play a, dirtbag character. And since you can't actually be evil and go all Voldemort on people, from what I've heard, you might as well just stay on everybody's
Actually,
good
I
side.
enjoyed it. I
You
couldn't
might
help
need
but
them
catch your
later.
enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
This is why you want to get
Let's
that
see
whole
how to
setup.
balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Anyway, what I was about to say, this is why you kind of want to not explore quite as much as I was doing, and you want to kind of get through
Dittany's restorative
basic
properties
quest
make it a vital ingredient
lines.
in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Alright. Anyway, you want to get through the main quest areas here so that we can actually start the real exploring, because I've been out in the overworld and there are some areas you just can't do or anything like that until you've dealt with like about the quest line in here. It's not that bad, and once you know the quest line you can probably... This I don't like, the timers.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Sure, let's send a basically freshman student out to go play with dangerous
Hello.
carnivorous plants.
Saw you on your
with
way to
this hole.
Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead.
Yay. I do like how they have the mini-map. It's much like anything you see in Elder Scrolls, Cyberpunk, or dozens of other games.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And Hufflepuffs too. At least you did.
Yeah, just wait until I start controlling my animal friends. You'll see. That's pretty much why I picked Hufflepuff, because apparently they have advantages. And since I like playing
Here we are.
Rangers...
Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Okay. Since I like playing Rangers and Wardens and stuff like that, having control with animal friends who you can teach to be extremely lethal is a lot of fun. Okay.
Go on. Grab a few. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest.
Huh? Okay. Tap. Oh, the tool wheel. Like I said, more instruction. That is potions, which I don't actually have. So there we go. Now, then tap. This, like I said, this is all tutorial.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary.
Oh, God.
Dogweed and deathcap has more
I
of them.
swear I'm
if you're
talking to
keen.
young Sheldon
Other
here.
plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
What, and not learn about the
Take your
lethal
time.
uses of
I'll
other
see you back in
plants?
class.
Trust me. Yeah. I used to be a poisoner in a few other games, so collecting lethal plants is not a problem at all. Also, I've also learned that collect everything you can in an area because sometimes you just don't end up coming back there or it's rare. So since there doesn't seem to be a limit as to how many of these potion ingredients and that I can cart around. Might as well grab all of them that you can.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves,
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Dissension in the ranks here. Have to tattle to the teacher. Actually, might be useful too.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you
You
do
almost
seem
sound
to be quite
disappointing at
clean-fingered.
that.
Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Okay. Like I said, always
Magical plants have so
cultivate
much to offer.
allies.
I'm eager to learn
At
more.
least on the
I'm
first
glad.
playthrough.
Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
I can see why people like her as an NPC. She's pleasant and cheerful and is probably not going to send you on too many deadly quests. Not too many.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it.
Somewhere
Goes
in
for
here,
plants as
what's
well
that?
as friendships.
This.
Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
All right, just sort of let that hang there and come back to it later. Let's see the map and what I want to do now. Okay, potions class is the next thing. Now I could basically teleport right there, but I'm also exploring this place for a while. Again, on second and third playthroughs and that. I'm probably going to just start teleporting around. But for now, it's kind of interesting to see where things are. And I've also learned the secret about those chests that jump around with the eyeballs and stuff on you.
All of my relatives were.
If you use the stealth spell, which I should probably have equipped here. I like that you can change this out quickly. I don't like the fact you only get 4 slots since I'm used to playing with considerably more abilities at one time. Eventually you'll get the ability to switch setups. It'll be kind of nice. But for right now, we're stuck with what we have. And yes, I can't wait to start hitting these. Because apparently, there isn't a whole lot of drawback to learning how to kill people with nasty evil spells. Of course, you don't want to do it in front of people, but still. Okay, what's down here? Ah, the treasure chest, of course. Loot that. Wigwell potion. Didn't really need that. I'm going to be making those. This is one of those weird things. Let's see.
Revelio.
Nope, nothing. Okay. You do have to search to pick up all of the like notes and everything around here, so it's a lot like Fallout in that way. And there are a lot of them. Just look at the achievement thing from your lore book, and it's insane how many of these you can do. Okay, let's look around before we start attending class. Just because there might be interesting things to pick up. Loot and stuff like that. Collect that. One. Okay, here we go. The start of the class for potions. You do occasionally hit lag
Potions
pockets.
is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
He looks pleasant to deal with.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
This doesn't look too hard. I'm doing this on mouse and keyboard. If I can pull that off, it's not real difficult. I imagine on controller just spinning the thumb thing around.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Okay, go loot
My
his
parents considered keeping
store.
me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, Weasley.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh.
Okay,
But she
this has
can't
become
be
your new best
everywhere.
friend for a while.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Adurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Sure,
I'll
what
get
the
you
hell?
the Fwooper feather, as long as
It's
you're
not
certain
like they're
Sharp
gonna
won't miss
boot me
it.
out of
I assure you he won't.
academy
Fwooper
here.
feathers aren't that valuable.
Since
Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
At very worst, you'll just resave right here.
Keep your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Guessing that's going to be super hard to replace or get again. Okay, we collected that. Pick that up and read. Oh. Huh, interesting. Our professor here happens to be part of the Augur people who are fighting the evil wizards. Almost feel bad about doing those eggs. Just because, I mean, grabbing that feather there, just because this guy could be seriously important. I'm sure you don't want to piss him off. Okay, let's go.
A few potions on hand.
Brew some shit. Here, Weasley, get this out of my
Here's the
hands.
Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
All right. We should go over
Remember,
here.
precision is key when brewing potions.
Oh, there's my station. Huh. Wonder why I didn't pop up
Proficiency
right
and
away.
potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Okay, you wait here for the brewing time. I'm sure you'll get skill boost. It'll slow this down. I mean, speed this time up a bit. But at least they ain't making you do the spinning, stirring, and all of that stuff. There we go. All right, let's get out of here.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Yeah, I guess you better get on his
I
good side.
brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Soon we'll get our house, hopefully.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Okay, that's done. You see, we have 3 of 6 main quests in this part. After we get those done, I think we're actually able to go start fooling around everywhere. Let's see, owl posts. They said always look at these. Okay, have I actually done that yet? Okay, I've actually seen her, but... Okay, let's go back to quests and see what I need to do. Okay, if I roast people with this thing here, I could do that here. And there's spell combo practice, which I'll most likely have to do on story mode because it's actually pretty hard to keep up the rotation. This, however, could probably beat people fairly simple. Okay, let's track this quest though and see what she wants. I'm up to challenges. Always check these just in case because you might have advanced and gotten new stuff or... Okay, like that. That we grab too. Top of the class scarf, don't care about that. Bookish half rim spectacles, don't really care about that. These we still haven't completed yet. Got a bunch of these, but nothing is going to come out. There's a lot of these field guides in Hogsmeade and in Hogswart. Okay, let's forget about the collections.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Oh, great. So when we get back to the common room, we should probably go there.
From Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Okay, let's see the map where I want to go. Oh, the attack stuff. Okay, I'll hold off on that. You can quickly see by the black flags in here and see what you need to do. Venomous Varrow. Okay, deal with that. These are all student quests. Summoner's Court. Oh, that's that thing with the balls. Alright. This here is Astronomy Library Annex. What's that? Okay, let's see where we're at in the quest again. I want that. I want that. This is a main quest, however. Okay, let's go talk to that stupid statue. Or painting here. Anyway, that's why you talk to people, because apparently her talking to me, the picture, is important because it's marked with that alien head looking thing in gold. Now, I can see the loading screens haven't changed. I do like the idea that you can alter your gear to look like anything you've collected, even the stuff with crappy stats, but that look really cool. More games should do that. Because honestly, in a lot of the games I've played, from Fallout to Elder Scrolls or whatever, some of the lower level equipment actually looks cooler than some of the higher level stuff. And it would be kind of nice if you just wear whatever you want, but have it look how whatever you've collected. Okay, come on. Okay, Hufflepuff Common Room, where all of my Badger friends are here.
Well, I've yet to understand how one is expected to do the homework for Bin's class, since that would require staying awake for it. I shall never get my homework done at this rate. That'll bring the beef.
Oh, that's food. Hufflepuffs seem to have lots and lots of food hanging around here. Anyway, let's talk to this thing.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program, at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
Plot point.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I should say this, but I really want to say that.
This could be right up my street. Even we Hufflepuffs enjoy a good mystery.
Glad to hear you are up to the challenge.
Not how I wanted
Plus,
that to come off, but
benefit
good
from
enough.
this undertaking. My great niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
Okay, let's find out about
Can
Helen
you tell
first.
me more about your great niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star
Okay.
people here, and
Again,
then an exemplary
second,
servant
third
to the
playthroughs,
ministry.
I'll just be shuffling through this
Her
fairly
spark
quickly.
hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
When were you?
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox.
Oh, great.
I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
Okay, how would the pages
How
help
could a
her?
few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great niece can tell you more.
Yep.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think.
You see,
I shall
while
see you
running,
there. Soon, I hope.
Okay. Let us hit the maps. World's map. And we want to go there, but what the hell's this? Oh, a Merlin trial. I could hit one of those, and you do these and you get extra backpack space. That, oh, the Dark Arena. We can hit that anytime. A den inhabited by puffskins. I'm betting that girl wants me to capture a few of these, but we're not going to worry about her just yet. Okay, going to actually travel here. And there's a reason for that. It's because of those chests with the eyes on you, eyeballs on you. You'll see what I mean in a moment. If you cast your invisibility spell, you can sneak up to them and loot them. And they have a lot
Hogsmeade, here
of
I come.
money. And one's right down there. Okay, basically, you wander through the whole place like this. Let's see, where is it?
Revelio.
That seems to be broken up. The mirror. The box full of stuff that I loot. Literally loot everything in this town. I should have did this the first time.
Revelio. Revelio.
You can do all sorts of stuff and never be seen. Okay, let's head upstairs. They said there's gotta be a treasure chest around here somewhere. Okay, nothing here. Head upstairs. Okay, that one I've looted. Now let's see what's down here.
I saw what you did! Ha! I've no tolerance for thieves!
Hand them back!
Hand what back, sir? We've not took a thing.
Hand them back! How many times are you pair going to keep pilfering my shop?
I swear it was just those ones, sir.
Sir, we'd never take more than those.
I tell you this, they'll not appreciate your antics in Azkaban. Just wait till I see your mother.
That was a bit harsh.
Alright, let's head out. What is these, let's go see what she wants up here. Not bad stagger and lag here. Guess they don't expect somebody to just straight up go overland like this. Alright, anyway, up this way I decided to go straight overland because I might be able to pick up other stuff they wouldn't normally see. Huh.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh, that's the death cat, the place for the potions and that. You would think, though, that somewhere you would run into animals or something. No, we'll see. Oh, that doesn't look good.
Levioso! Potato! Levioso! Luma!
Alright, that was exciting. Let's get the loot. And that most likely is going to be needed over there. Let's grab this before it floats away. Oh, more of the tongues. You either eat those or you use them in potions, I'm not sure. Still, that was kind of exciting. Oh, another druid thing.
Revelio.
Okay, that ain't doing it, so let's change to fire.
Incendio.
Okay, that didn't do anything, really.
Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Ah. So I actually have some of this in here.
Incendio! Accio! Levioso!
Okay, that didn't work. Let's see.
Incendio!
May have to read how to do this one. Oh well, not all of them are as easy as one would think. So let's head back down to here and possibly kill more creatures. This looks like a place that you would want to find things. Okay, collect these. Because again, you never know.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Goats live here now. Aha! Treasure! Sheepskin winter hat. Well, good enough. If it's better stats, I'll certainly wear it. More stuff, probably money. 9 gold. Okay, let's head down the road.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Ah, here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Read first. Now let's talk to her.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
Well, let's get going.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, Being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Let's see.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be
Finally,
there in but a
action.
moment.
Meanwhile, the elf back there. Finally. Okay, here we are, new location. Basically the Hogwarts version of hell.
Expecto Patronum!
We'll have to get one of those
That ought to
ourselves.
keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. Mind your step.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
Oh, you can't do any of your spells. Okay. Just kind of hoping that it'll just pick up.
I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you!
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know of.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Who's there? Why torment me further?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Yep, that wasn't good. But any experienced jailer should know never to do that. Oh, come on.
You're hurt.
go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
Something more
But
to
Madam
her.
Thistlewood, all right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
Alright, let's head out for the cave.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
No, really? Okay. Let's go visit the cave and see if there's anything else around.
Revelio.
Ah, that's the cave I could have explored before, but there was no real reason to do that.
This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages.
Oh, I wouldn't bet on that.
Accio! It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. No, that's not it. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? It's no wonder I never found that clue. Accio! No,
Okay.
that's not it.
Oops, wrong.
Oh, that's done something. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? You couldn't outwit me. It's no wonder I never found that clue. Ha! You'll not outfox me, Jackdaw. No, that's not it. Accio! No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? Ah, I see how this goes. It's no wonder I never found that clue. Accio!
There we go.
Revelio.
Oh, there's this. Loot that.
Accio.
Now let's see what else is in here. The clue.
A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
Okay, let's head out of the vault.
This looks intriguing.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
All right, now that we've taken care of that.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Oh, I need to learn the disarming spell before we can hit the Forbidden Forest. Okay, what's up here?
I should investigate. Wonder who lives here.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
Now, this is an interesting place with lots of people. Let's see what's here.
the wizard kind, have they?
I wonder what Merlin would think of a wizard.
Okay, we pretty much scavenged and looted as much as I can here. Oh, there's a chicken. Okay, now how do I... Okay, gotta head back and eventually fight these guys and blast Incendio on people and do other stuff like that. Okay, we'll head back to the quest. The map. Okay, it's not here. This one. That's where I need to head to. Okay, I can get there finally. It takes a while to... I'm not going to continue on here. I just want to get to this court so that way I can, when I start up next, I can actually do the fight and then head back over there. While we wait and wait. Now this one wasn't quite so bad. Wonder if they're actually ever going to fix the loading screens here. Okay, we're here. And we're gonna go fight people a little while. We'll do the fighting first, I think.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round across wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Sure, why not?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
4 of you? Please.
Levioso.
Act like a winner.
Incendio. Take them. Incendio. Levioso. Bring them. Come on. Lumos. Incendio.
Confringo.
Levioso.
You're better than that.
Accio. Lumos.
I'm the one!
Incendio. There goes our way. Incendio. Potato. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Stupefy. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Potato. Lumos. Stupefy. Incendio. Levioso. Lumos. Accio. Incendio.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Wow, that was pretty fun.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honour to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Alright, well that's good enough for that. The next thing is the trial thing where you just fight your way through. But I'm not going to deal with that just yet. What I'm going to do instead is log out and stop. Take a break for a little while. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope it was sort of informational. I'm learning the game as well as much as anyone is at this point. So, like, comment, share, follow, and I'll be doing more Hogwarts playthrough. And as I've said in this, if I do other playthroughs, I'm not going to waste time grinding through the basic quest line. I'll just do that and then start videoing some of the more interesting stuff like being out in the world. Anyway, thanks for watching and I will see you later.